Welcome to another playbook. I'm Jason Feltman, and I want to discuss why there's turnover in most insurance agencies. So what I'm going to do is give you 5 reasons why agents leave your insurance agency. Well, maybe not yours, but somebody's out there, right? So let's dive in.
Insurance dudes are on a mission to escape being handcuffed by our agencies.
How? By uncovering the secrets to creating a predictable, consistent, and profitable agency sales machine.
I am Craig Pretzinger.
I am Jason Feldman.
We are agents.
We are insurance dudes. All right, number 1, and I think this is a big one, is no vision. What does that mean? Well, where's your agency going? Like what's the reason for it? Like what plans do you have for it? Are you vocalizing that to the team? Do you even have one? Have you thought about it? And are they included in it? There has to be something, right? Otherwise, it just turns into a place that you just show up every single day and you get yelled at by some people and some people thank you and blah, 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 right? Eventually that's going to get old. So have a strong vision and not only have that vision, but be able to vocalize it to your team. Super important. All right. Number 2, no core values. Oh, this is a huge one. Why? Why is this huge? Well, a lot of us complain about our agency, right? I know I used to do this a long time ago. I would complain why somebody came into the agency and their attitude and blah, 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 blah. It's because I had no core values. There was no measurement stick. And I wasn't able to vocalize that to them for them to opt out before they even joined the agency. Like, it's the best thing to do when you're hiring. If you say what your core values are and you really get into details about them, they're going to know, oh my gosh, that's not me. Like, I don't want this job, which is great. Let's save us all a bunch of time, right? So having those core values are incredibly important, and even having deep core values. I mean, like, not just for the agency, not just for the role in your agency, but for you. Like, what are your main core values? One of mine is that I'm a Christian, and I know you can't say that on an interview or anything, or you can't hire a Christian, right? But I can say that's who I am. I can let people know who I am and what my core values are, because maybe that doesn't align with theirs, and that's okay, and that's totally okay. But allow them to opt out. So having no core values, not the measuring stick of which people can either stand behind you or not stand behind you, or stand behind their team members or not. If you just have those set of core values that you know that, hey, if you have these traits, you are going to thrive. Or if somebody isn't acting in some of those traits, that one of their teammates can remind them or whatever, right? But it gives you a really good GPS, a North Star for your agency. So that was number 2. And number 3, no room for growth. There has to be something. There has to be a next step. Everybody wants to get to the next level. I mean, can you imagine playing a video game where there is no next level? It's one level and you just keep going. Wasn't there a game? I think that almost describes every 80s video game that you play in the arcade. But anyways, but you know what I mean? Like, there has to be something that they want to go towards, something that they want to achieve. I mean, there has to be some room for growth. It's the reason why you're an insurance agency owner, right? Because there is no ceiling. Like, there's always a next level. There's room for growth. So create that for your team and talk about it. So that's number 3. Number 4, and I think this is a big one, not feeling appreciated. I mean, it's not hard to tell somebody that you appreciate them. And when I say this, I'm saying I struggle with this, like, big time. Why? Because I'm always in the wheel. I'm always looking towards the next thing. I love to win. It's hard for me to just say, you know what? I really appreciate that. But it's something that's really important. Like, we all need that. We all need to know that we feel appreciated, especially when they're working in your agency to grow your agency. Like, just say thank you. Say, I'm just so glad you're a part of this agency. And I love to be able to work beside you or, buy lunch or whatever it may be. But make sure your team feels appreciated. All right. And we're down to number 5. Number 5, because someone gave them a better opportunity. That is right. And it kind of goes with the last couple. But what do I mean by that? Well, for their role, there are tools. There are things that you might not think about, like food, like nice chairs, like all of the technology to help them do their job better, like all the different things, right? If they are approached by another agent that says, hey, we do this totally differently. We offer telemarketers and we offer lunch every day and don't worry about coming in at this time and all this stuff. Dude, that's a pretty good opportunity. Like, especially if you're not doing any of those things. So create the environment that is a great opportunity for somebody at that level and invest in your agents. That's how you create a fantastic opportunity for them. So do it. I mean, there's no better investment other than you, your team, and your clients. Like, those are the 3 places that you need to invest a lot of time, a lot of thought, and create environments that make people want to be a part of what you're doing. And that is a playbook. So if you want to get a free checklist, go to theidudes.com. If you want to email us, you can email us at frankiegotfingers@theidudes.com. And you can say, hi, Brian. That's right. And please hit the like button, subscribe to this stuff. Let's talk more. Let's get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? That's a playbook.